temeroso.
The four finalists marked the return of Pedro Suárez Vértiz views on television and offered the Peruvian artist the opportunity to share his great musical experience with other talented singers. I feel extremely excited to be one of the jurors of the four finalists. This program has an enormous value for me because it not only marks the return of my opinions to the television, but with them I have the responsibility of guiding each of the talent singers who stand on that stage to challenge and give their best with their voices. This challenge is also mine, said the musician to Latina. Also, Suarez Batiste was grateful to his followers, who celebrate his return to the small screen in the innovative space of competition that brings together renowned Peruvian and foreign artists. I feel spectacular. I received thousands of comments that helped me in my verdicts. I never imagined that with just a few characters printed on the screen, I could generate such a response. I love having this relationship so close and in real time with the Peruvians again. Remarked the interpreter of the teams Cuando piensas en volver a MLB. Accompanying Pedro in the four finalists, Eva Young, David Orozco, and Gina Miranda explained their absence on the set. Finally, Suarez Vértiz, who suffered from a degenerative disease known as dysarthria, used his social networks to talk about his participation in the program, where it does not appear on the set, but communicates via chat from a studio. Thank you for your nice comments about my work in the four finalists. And for those who want to see me on a television set, I tell them it would be very hard for me. Begins the text that the artist shared on Facebook. My neck had tired, the tumult made me sick, and I would have to put on a mask every time. I talked with laughter. As you know, my condition is very rare, and I really appreciate Latina, because in spite of everything, it gives me the opportunity to contact my audience again.
Those videos are the evidence of a theft in a Mount Everest street. In this shot, you can see how a gray car arrives, take a few turns, and then observe how four people leave the vehicle. In this other shot, you see how a woman leaves her house and goes to her destination in a red van, without knowing what would happen later in her house. Immediately, one of the subjects approaches and manages to enter. Then, who is inside opens the door to his accomplice, and a third person approaches who also enters. Shortly after, a gray car arrives where the owner of the house was with her daughter, who realized that something had happened. I couldn't open the pedestrian door, so to enter my house, I had to do it through the electric door. When we entered, we saw that the locks were broken. Then he called to the police and them arrived at the moment. Now we can see how things were left in the house, like the spotlight The windows are broken, the walls are cracked, and everything was broken.